welcome to Minecraft. My name is Aerington, and today we are back in the Minesomnia SMP, back in our Desert City base, and surrounded by llamas. 3 llamas there, some llamas over there, some back there. I think we've got a total of 7 llamas. We've got cats everywhere, horses, and even a cow named Benny somewhere. So I think today is the day that we're probably going to have to do something about that. But first of all, I want to work on building up this area right behind us. This is going to be our marketplace. I am super excited to work on this. We are going to have overhangs, canopies crossing the streets. We're going to have open shop fronts, tall buildings, short buildings, medium buildings, anything you could ask for in a cluttered desert city marketplace. And I can't wait to get started on this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just start building. Alright, so it's been a few days since building this. I've been dabbling in working in a lot of the details here. I still got some texturing to do back in the walls and kind of all over some interiors, but we'll give a quick tour of what we've got. Got the marketplace, the bazaar. I love these add so much color to the map. Looking at the top down, looking at all these like the sheets covering the road, everything to keep out the sun, make it as cool as possible in this area. Obviously, we're in the desert, so it's going to be plenty hot. Back here, we're going to have some librarian villagers, some clerics. Basically, want to make this into more villager storage or just villager area for them to wander around. I'm hoping this will be just a real lively area. Villagers everywhere, some farmers over here. We've got some wheat crops back there. That is the plan. Again, I'm really nervous about letting the villagers out, and they're such a pain. It's you never know how long the villagers are going to last. I'm going to have to make sure I save some back. I'm really proud of this area. It's real subtle, but I actually really like what this looks like. It's a real simple design, but to me it looks like a little wash station up here. You've got your towels, your laundry back on the rack, and then some laundry here being folded and washed. Out in the desert, I think that makes a lot of sense. I think it looks really cool. Here we are walking on our overhangs. Let's get down here. And then we'll go in here. Again, just more room here. We might have like looms. We need some shepherds. We've got plenty of wool. And then up here, we've got a nice little enclosed area with some leaves up top. I can't think like a gazebo kind of thing. Kind of? Is that the right word? Or is a gazebo like standalone? I don't know. I can't think of words when I'm recording. It's the worst. In here we've got just a nice little bedroom. We're gonna have to have lots of beds for all the villagers out here. We've got just a beautiful little balcony. Look at this. That's so cool. It's got kind of the style we used at Perry's, but it just blends in so well. I love that. And then, last but not least, up here we've got this kind of sunroom area, like a sunroom or a bird cage. I don't know quite what this would be used for, but I know it's a similar design as something I've seen like in the desert villages and Assassin's Creed or something along that lines. But I really like the look of that. Again, like I want to make the roofs of all these buildings as different as I can, but also along the same lines. So like you'll see like that room's got that building's got the up and down uh half slabs, that one does, that one does, that one does. But like from the ceiling or from the top, the roofs aren't the same. The outer edge just a little bit, but you're gonna have a lot of that flatness, and it just breaks that flatness up because you don't have a lot of like peaked roofs or anything in the desert that I've seen. So we're not gonna do a whole lot of that. Though I do have a very interesting kind of slanting design for our like farm area, or not farm, barn. Yeah, something more along the lines of barn for stables, maybe some cows, but that is unfortunately, that's not going to be this episode. This is already like a 2.5 hour build, and this was pre-planned. So this is a huge part of it in itself. But I do want to start getting some farms done. We're lagging behind the farms. We've got the wool over there, and we've got a place to mine trees or farm cut down trees. So we've got a place for some wheat. But I want some things that are passive, so we can just stand here and they'll be going. So like the wool, like the sugar cane, I want a melon and pumpkin farm. As we're upgrading into the villager territory, we are going to need something to trade with them. So right here, I've got a design for a large kind of tower building. Again, just height difference, just a little taller than these buildings, and it will have our melon and pumpkins in there. So, well, unfortunately, it looks like we are right back into a time lapse. So let me go ahead and work out the inner workings of that. I believe it's an Ilmango farm design. And then we'll move on to the exterior of this farm. All right, so to be honest, not sure if I'll throw that time lapse in there. If you saw it, great. If not, cool. This was really fast to make, and I have never actually built one of these before, but it's been like not even 5 minutes, and I'm already collecting pumpkins. This thing's crazy fast. I'm super excited. Right now, I did only do pumpkins. I went and found my melon seeds. I only had like seven, and wasn't sure if I actually needed melons, so we'll see. I'm sure if I do need them, I can just switch out some of the outer ones and just they can all go into the same chest. It's no big deal. That said, I mean, yeah, I'm super excited to get this thing up and going. Earlier in the season, I actually bought a bunch of pumpkins from Scorpios to get these here under the path, under the lily pads and the water. I've needed lighting like crazy, so this is going to be great for lighting and villager trading. Like, oh, this is going to be awesome. And like I said, I would have brought you through the tutorial process, kind of like showing you what I was doing, but to be honest, this is my first time building it. Like I said, this is totally new, so it doesn't seem fair to me to show you a tutorial or teach you how to build something I didn't know how to do. So if you want to know how to build it, definitely check out Ilmango. I'll try to link that down below. Lots of people have done tutorials on the same farm, though. It is really nice. I'm super excited to get this exterior on, get this done, and then I don't know if maybe for the time being, I'll just put some extra chests in here. And this might be like temporary storage for a bit, because I'm starting to think, like, first of all, I've got a ton of chests all along the front wall. Probably more than I could even store in here if I wanted. But I don't want to make a full storage place just yet, because I think I'll put that in the temple way at the end. Like the main room will just be the storage. Just because that technically is going to be my whole base. This is all the precursor to the base. Or at least that's the plan. That's the looks of it, but I haven't even designed the temple yet. But this is all supposed to be just the city, the walk up to the temple. I want it to be crazy impressive, like just not just a temple in the middle of nowhere, but like a temple for a city that has grown around it and become this huge thriving place. So that's the plan. Like I said, so we might put some storage in here. Probably will anything to get it off this front, off the streets. Uh, oh, I do have one other thing to show you here. This well. So I'm gonna show you behind the scenes a little bit. But this well is actually a drop chute down to our mines, and this is not something you've seen on camera that I remember putting in videos. But this is just our mining area. We've seen all the beacons up top. So down here, we are at Y11, 12, 15. I can never remember. I always look it up just to be sure. I know opinions are all over the place for the best. It's somewhere around there. And we're just clear cutting everything. Big old wide path. This is where we've gotten all our diamonds, our ore, our stone, our cobblestone for the season. Nothing too exciting. And oh no, I have one rocket. Nope, not gonna happen. Ah, bummer. Because I was gonna show you, I can fly up and out of there. Really cool. But at a later date. So back to building our farm, the casing around that melon, casing around the pumpkin farm. It is complete, and I believe that should be the last of the building for this episode. I don't have anything else planned. I mean, we've built pretty much a whole block here. Got all of these. I even added in some trees. I forgot to mention that earlier. I added in some trees to start filling this area out, making it look more alive. In here, we've got our farm. It's going like crazy. We've already got several stacks here. This is what's going to be our temporary storage for right now. All these over here, I'll start shifting things into here from that front wall. Don't hold me accountable to getting that done in the next episode or two. Who knows how long that'll take, but I want to get it pretty again up there. It's been stacked, and look, we've got, see, there's three, let's say roughly three and a half. So yeah, a little over 6 stacks of pumpkins already. It's been maybe an hour or two, maybe an hour probably, since we got it all running. And we've got a beautiful building here, plenty of more. I'm gonna fly back up here so we can our viewing cliff lately. We've got the wheat farm over there from last episode, the cliff low res helped us build. And then here we've got this whole new block of buildings. We have been cranking away. Look at this. We've got our pumpkin farm, our shops, our bazaar or market area. Got a lot of interiors to do there yet, as well as getting some villagers in there. Once we're all ready, I need to get some safe and backed up somewhere where they're not going to get hurt, and we can always breed them whenever we need more. So that's what we'll do here shortly. Hopefully next episode, maybe we'll get some villagers wandering around. It would be awesome to start seeing this place filled with life, but I also just don't want them to be in the way while we're building. And then over here, we've still got some space. We'll have to find some different things to put in here, whether it's more market stalls or obviously we're going to need a building something back here to attach here. That's where it's going to start getting difficult once we get near the end and we've got all these awkward spaces, because right now I've been working off, well, I had the design for this, and this is a big building. It needed a spot. And then I wanted this area to go over the road and kind of get close to the road, over the road. Ever since the beginning, we built the road so wide so that we could have, whether it's trees or canopies all over. But to make the road feel alive, not just an empty space that you walk on. So I am so excited for see this place come together. I don't think we've shown everything there is to show. Um, yeah, I think this might be it. This might be the oh, well, we can't do an outro like that. I think this might be the end of the episode. It's build heavy, nothing too crazy, nothing real exciting as far as progress or meeting with any of the other Minesomniacs. Sorry, everybody's been still been slow progress getting back into the swing of things after the holidays. But that said, I am excited to work with anybody I can in the future. We did get to work with low res last episode, so that was great. We're just cranking away at the base lately. I mean, I don't have any shop ideas as of late, so maybe we'll have to think of something there. But I think it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, leave a like. If you have some ideas on what to build next, make sure you leave a comment. And if you want to join me on this content creation journey, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.